All right, let's get right into it. You know, you can have the perfect workout plan, the absolute perfect diet, but you still feel like you're just hitting a wall. Why is that? Well, the answer isn't out there, it's inside you. We're going to explore how to master your internal chemistry to unlock a level of strength, focus, and drive you probably don't even know you have.
And yeah, this really hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures that frustration so many of us feel. You can put in all the work, check all the boxes, but if your internal signaling system, your hormones, is working against you, every single step just feels harder than it needs to be. It's kind of like trying to drive a Ferrari with the emergency brake pulled. You're not going anywhere fast.
I love this metaphor. It's so perfect. Think about your body, your muscles, your brain, all of it, as the most advanced piece of hardware on the planet. I mean, it is. But what tells that hardware how to perform? It's the software. And that software? That's your hormones. They're the code dictating everything from your mood to how you build muscle and burn fat.
So, okay, if we're going to control the software, we've got to understand its two basic operating modes. Your body is almost always in one of two fundamental states. And getting a handle on this simple binary, well, that's the first step to taking back control.
So, on the one hand, you've got the anabolic state. This is your prime time, your performance mode. You're building muscle, you're repairing tissue, you're optimizing your entire system. This state is driven by a smooth-running hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis. Think of that as the master control panel in your brain for all things hormones. Then, on the other side, you've got the catabolic state. This is survival mode. You're breaking down muscle for quick energy, storing stubborn fat, and just feeling totally run down. So the crucial question is, which state are you living in most of the time?
So what's the big villain here? What's the thing that shoves us into that destructive catabolic state and just keeps us stuck there? Well, in our modern world, there's one main culprit. Let's talk about the chronic cortisol trap. This is the real enemy of peak performance.
Now look, cortisol gets a bad rap, but it isn't inherently evil. It's your fight or flight hormone. You need it. You get a spike of it during a crazy intense workout or when you have to slam on the brakes in traffic. That's a good thing. It keeps you sharp, alert, and alive. The problem is when the stress never, ever ends, and that cortisol thrip stays on all day, every day. That's when it goes from a helpful tool to a destructive toxin.
And this is the consequence. Chronically high cortisol is the direct enemy of all your performance hormones. It actively crushes your testosterone and your growth hormone. And that feeling we call burnout, this isn't just in your head. This hormonal imbalance is the biological root cause. It's your body literally breaking itself down under constant, unending stress. So the game plan here isn't to get rid of cortisol. No way. It's about taming it. It's about you becoming the master of your stress response. You want to spike it and use that energy to fuel an amazing workout, to hit a new PR. And then, the second you're done, your entire mission shifts to crushing it, to slamming the brakes on cortisol so your body can finally flip into that anabolic state of recovery and growth.
Okay, that all sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually do it? How do we put this into practice? Let's get to the good stuff, the actionable steps. We're talking about a simple, super effective protocol. This isn't about fancy, expensive stuff. It's about using natural signals your body is already designed to listen to.
Here they are, the 4 pillars. It all comes down to these 4 things: your nutritional foundation, your training stimulus, your recovery, and your environment. Let's break each one down real quick.
All right, step 1. You can't build a house without bricks, right? It's that simple. Zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D3, these are the absolute fundamental raw materials your body uses to manufacture key hormones like testosterone. If you're low on any of these, your body's production line is handicapped before it even starts.
Step 2 is about how you train. Look, isolated bicep curls are fine, but heavy compound moves like squats and deadlifts, they do something way more profound. When you activate all those huge muscle groups at once, you send this powerful, system-wide emergency signal to your brain that basically screams, we need more anabolic hormones to handle this. Step 3, and you gotta listen to this one because it might be the most critical piece of the whole puzzle: sleep. Just look at this number, 90%. That's how much of your daily human growth hormone, the literal magic elixir of repair and recovery, gets released while you are in deep sleep. Let that sink in. It's crystal clear. If you skip your sleep, you are literally skipping your gains. It is absolutely non-negotiable. And finally, number 4. This one is maybe the easiest of all. Just go outside. Getting direct sunlight on your skin is an incredibly powerful signal to your entire endocrine system. It helps reset your internal clock, and you get an instant boost to mood hormones like serotonin, which helps you manage stress and just feel better right away.
So let's pull all this together. The most powerful message here, the big takeaway, is that you are not just a passenger in your own body. You are the pilot. And this is what I really want you to walk away with. Your hormonal profile, it isn't some fixed destiny that's written in stone. It's a dynamic system. It responds directly to the signals you send it, through what you eat, how you train, how you sleep, and how you live. You have the power to influence and optimize this system.
So that leaves one last question, and it's for you. Knowing what you know now, that you can actually influence your own internal chemistry, are you going to keep settling for feeling just average or okay? Or are you ready to start sending the right signals and start aiming for what you're truly capable of, being optimal? The choice is yours.